Yolon True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another video in our little officers series. But before I talk about Bisch, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. But now let's have a look at our last common officer. Bisch is class command, which means you need command badges to upgrade him. He's from the group surveyors and miners. That means that he can get synergy from others of that group when he's captain, or give synergy to them when he's on the bridge. And he's from the Klingon faction, which means that you need Klingon faction credits to upgrade him. There's a little text about him, so he's not one of the most exciting officers, but if you want to know more, have a look in the info box. As I said, he does have a captain ability, which is quite helpful that early in the game when you most probably will have him, because he's a tritanium miner. And Bisch increases the mining rate of the ship by 40% when mining tritanium. And in those stages you will mine tritanium. At my stages it doesn't make any sense at all to do that. I just need several billion tritanium to repair one of my ships alone, not to mention upgrading or building ships. And so I mined tritanium recently, but for a mission. And we're not talking about amounts you are mining when you're using Bisch. But nevertheless, at the early stages of the game, he is a quite helpful officer with that. And so I did have him on my miner at the time when I had to mine tritanium. And his officer ability is defensive mining, and as long as the ship is mining, so on a node, Bisch reduces the damage dealt by attacking opponents by 20%. So it's a little bit of your miner's defense. And if you start on a new server where kind of everybody is on kinda the same level, there will always be the whales from the beginning, but against most of the people on the same level you have a chance with Bisch to repel some attacks, and there he might be helpful. If you have no other ways of protecting your ship, then this at least is a little help. And in the beginning on a server when you just started playing the game, he will be a big help, and that for a little while. But only for that little while, because as a common officer he doesn't have away team traits, and that means I'm not using him anymore at all. Even the defensive part, I rather use officers that do something for my max cargo or protected cargo, and I have no space for him on any of my ships with the officers I have. So in the later stages you will not use him anymore, and that's really a shame. I really wish they would introduce away team traits for the common officers as well, because he's now just sitting there doing nothing, and it's a bit of a shame. But the good news is, when he is useful is probably the time when you have him, because he is already in the standard recruit section. And here you see him on the right, and so you will have him very early. The standard recruit tokens are easy to get, and if you've seen my video on how to get the officers here, even if you don't have the tokens for doing that, then you will know why you can have him very, very early, and then, as I said, he will be of use for you. But unfortunately he's of no use for me anymore on my level. Nevertheless, I would like to know your opinion about him, especially this time from people who just started playing the game at all. Are you using Bisch already? How are you using him? Are you satisfied with the help he gives you? That would be really interesting for me to get some comments from very fresh players in this game here. And as usual, of course, if you have questions in general or video requests, I regularly read the comments, and you know that. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.